Grandma had grown up on a farm in the west, near Dauphin, Manitoba. And she came down east to be the housekeeper for Judge Adamson in Port Credit. And it just so happened that Granddad Townley, my granddad, was the chauffeur for the judge. So that's how your granddad, my dad, Art, met Eva. My dad, Art, had just come back from Britain, and he'd been over there playing semi-pro baseball. He was quite an athlete. He could play hockey, he could play lacrosse. Lacrosse and baseball were the things that he was really good at. And he'd been over there working in the aircraft industry, and he could see things happening in 1939. He could see the war approaching, so he came back to Canada before the war broke out and got a job at Malton and ended up being an aircraft inspector for, he started with A.V. Rowe and continued on for them, and that's what he did, except for a short period of time from then until he retired at the age of 67. But Grandma and Granddad got married on the 16th of November, 1940, because Uncle George was born in August of 1941. And then Lorraine came along in 43 and Mel in 45. And then there was a gap between Mel and me, and 10 years later I came along, and Annie Lilly came along in 1956.